Hi everybody, my name is Araceli, and today I want to introduce to you this first book. The title of it is Can You Say Peace? And the author is Karen Katz. Alright, so I like this book because if you notice on the front cover, it shows illustrations of kids from around the world, and if you flip on the back, it's more illustrations of different children from around the world. So I will go to the first page that I would love to read to you. All right, and that says, "Today is Peace Day all around the world. Children everywhere will wish for peace, hope for peace, and ask for peace. All around the world today, there will be many different ways to say peace." So as you turn the pages of the book, what you will find is that there are illustrations of a child on a page where they live, and there's illustrations for both of this. So for example, here we have Meena, and Meena lives in India, and Meena says Shanti. That's how you say peace in India. So then you would notice that there's a picture of her and maybe a picture of India to represent India. All right, and then if you turn the page, we have, for example, Kenji. He lives in Japan, so it shows a picture of him, an illustration of him, and illustration of Japan. And then here toward the bottom, we see that Kenji says Heiwa for peace. So as you turn to the different pages, there's representations of at least 10 other countries. And here's another page that I would like to read to you. It says, "All around the world, children want to go to school, to walk in their towns and cities, to play outside, and to share food with their families. They want to do all these things and feel safe. No matter how we say it, we all want peace." And then in the back, there's also an illustration of all the countries that are represented in the world, and then there are additional countries and languages and how they say peace along with the pronunciation. The next book I'd like to introduce to you is Mango, Abuela, and Me. The author is Meg Medina, and the illustrator is Angela Dominguez. She comes to us in winter, leaving behind her sunny house that rested between two snaking rivers. Her old place was too much for just one, Mommy tells me, as we make room in my dresser for her clothes, and too far away for us to help, Papi adds. Abuela belongs with us now, Mia, but I still feel shy when I meet this faraway grandmother. Bing bam boom. Papi unfolds Abuela's bed and slides it right next to mine. "You will get to know each other," he says. But when I show Abuela my new book, she can't unlock the English words. We can only look at the pictures and watch Edmund race on his wheel. Then, just before we turn out the light, she pulls out two things tucked inside the satin pocket of her suitcase. A feather, una pluma, from a wild parrot that roosted in her mango trees, and snapshot, una fotografía, of a young man with Papi's smile. "Tu abuelo," she says, climbing into bed. After school the next day, while Abuela and I are making meat pies for our snack, I pretend I'm Mrs. Wilson. Dough, I said, pointing to the wall. Abuela says dough, masa, and rolls it flat. Masa, I say. She drops a spoonful of meat in place. Carne. Carne, I say. Meat. Pasas. Raisins. Oil. Aceite. Then I remember the word cards we taped in our classroom to help Kim. So while Abuela fries our empanadas, I put up cards too until everything is covered. Even Edmund. Soon we are playing Oye y Di, hear and say all around the house. But that night she still calls my pillow a palo and she says Edmund is a gangster. We'll keep practicing, I whisper. So Mia and her mom go to the pet store to buy food for the hamster. When they get there, look, I say, the window has become a jungle filled with birds. And right in the middle is a parrot staring at us with his black green eyes. Let's buy him, I told Mommy. But Mia, you already have Edmund, Mommy says. Oh, not for me, I say, for Abuela. Like the parrot that lived in her mango trees. He can keep her company when I'm at school. When we bring him home to Abuela, she says, un loro, a parrot. We name him Mango because his wings are green, orange, and gold like the fruit. This is a great book to use if you have Spanish speakers in your classroom.